Yeah, no idea. Am I looking for something?
Cause and effect. Cause and effect. As for the others, we must hope for the best and prepare for the worst. If anything happens, just remember to monitor their heart rates. There's no need for anything drastic. Sisters and brothers, you were all summoned here to proclaim your allegiance to the gods. That was the agreement, and you have stood by your word. We who have been blessed by the gods will prove the power of our faith to the doubtful.
for me, huh? Do what you want. I refuse to be part of your twisted little fantasy any longer.
The unfaithful are no more. They brought the wrath of the gods upon themselves. Do you understand? They are to blame. But we're still together. Everyone who matters is alright. What happened to her?
I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening in this segment. What happened to her to Ava? To Professor Wolfgang Winkler, Director of Medicine for the Quelle of Intelligence Program. Dear Professor, I must report an issue resulting the AI rapid consumption of biocomponents. They maintain usability for roughly 4 months, significantly less time than planned. After that, they serve no purpose and, as per protocol, should be subject to Sonderbehandlung, like a special treatment. Therein lies the problem. We must dispose of the body due to epidemiological concerns. Yet, first of all, there is little room of the cemetery, and secondly, frequent burials could negatively impact colonists' morale once the colony begins to function normally. I would be grateful for any suggested solutions. Chief Doctor of Gesellschaftsshelter. Sans log Lucy and Colinda, I need to have another child. It is my hypothesis that if two hosts share the Nia, it is easier for them to communicate. They are, for lack of a more appropriate word, synchronized, better than two unrelated biocomponents. The increased speed at which similar subjects shared electrical impulses in the past supports this conclusion. That is enough for me to attempt to connect a second host that is related to the one currently connected. Unfortunately, it can't be me. Firstly, because I'm too old, and secondly, because there will be no one on the other side to oversee the experiment. The only other option is to create a child of my own. Unfortunately, the likelihood of this happening is low, considering there have been no successful pregnancies in the past 5 years. But perhaps something can be done if I were to use the genome-altering medicine that the Nazis were experimenting with. I need to have another child. Okay. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Well, that looks important. But we're not taking, like, is some kind of, like, measure tool for skull. Are we supposed to go up there? I'm gonna quickly check what's in here. Okay.
I know I can fix this.
The only thing we can do now is pray.
Stop.
If this is what the gods want for us, then we should accept it.
I said stop. There's something we can do. I just need more time.
Lucian, we have to accept things the way they are. This place you're in, it isn't healthy. You have to move on. Why would you even want to bring a child into this world?
Because we need to.
Does that mean he made me?
Yeah. It does. Science log Lucian Calendar. Dr. Rudolf Schroeder noted in his finding that the Bell component's hippocampus suffered the most stress during excessive use of the system. That he failed to notice that there are numerous ways to counter the stress through non-invasive methods. Precautions such as limiting the numbers of operations on the Bell components can work on simultaneously of applying a shift work system for most day-to-day operations can greatly increase the stress the Bell component is subjected to. We have already exceeded the longevity of the most durable biocomponents by a factor of 10. This is even more impressive considering we are only operating with a single host. Unfortunately, there is no denying that there is substantial deterioration in the Bell component's memory. Delusions are also becoming increasingly frequent. For this reason and this reason alone, I have decided to conduct a physical procedure. Injecting the Bell component with a modified version of a drug cocktail the Nazis formulated to create an over-soldier is, I must say, rather worrying since no such experiments have been previously carried out, but the solution is dire.
So this is where you spend all of your time?
I mean, you come?
I came to talk.
Not right now.
I know we haven't seen eye to eye for a very long time. But I wanted to put our differences aside and come here to extend my condolences.
Thank you. But I have to get back to work.
That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. People at the processing plant are worried. No one's seen you since the funeral.
I've been busy. As I said, I need to get back to work.
I understand that's how you operate, but this obsession... it's not healthy.
Wait. The plant isn't overloading the system, is it?
No. Everything's working fine. People are calling it a miracle.
Good. Good.
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child.
Dominika, I don't have time for it.
Time for what? Grieving the death of your daughter?
You don't understand. I can still do something.
She's gone, Lucian. You can't bring her back. There's not going to be a second miracle.
Just you wait and see.
So... he faked her death?
It is undeniable that the drugs used by the Nazis have beneficial results of the host when, and I cannot stress enough how important this is used correctly. Any alteration of the to the formula, however slight, could be fatal. I found the side effect to be particularly useful, especially considering the current situation among the colonists. We may come to a point at which we will need to defend ourselves. In gas form, however, it's not easy to contain. This is why I deemed it necessary to create a vaccine, which I will administer to the believers. There is no reason to risk the well-being of those who decided to trust me. I just need to make sure they take it, but that should not be difficult. They will do anything if they think I will strengthen their faith in the gods. A medically enhanced ritual wine should do just fine. Yeah, so he killed all the other people. What a great person he is. Okay, we've read that. Okay. And now what? Okay. So this is not the way. Maybe I've got to close one of the doors to open the third one. Like I can't open all of them at the same time. Maybe? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Well, this is pretty epic. It's time. It was fate that brought us to this place, and it is fate that now lead us away. We leave tomorrow in search for another place that we can call home. We mistook this place for paradise. We now know that it has never meant to be our paradise, but it could be yours. I know you will come here, if not in a year, but then perhaps in 5. If not in 5, then in 10, but you will come here. You cannot avoid it. It may seem cruel, but the gods have a plan for us all. You can try to run from your destiny, but it will catch up with you in the end. You will come here and you will have a chance to make everything right. You know what needs to be done, Szymon, Lucia.
Szymon,
Do you want me to read something to you?
no. The light is hurting my eyes today. Open the drawer for me, would you? I got upset when you found that. I shouldn't have.
It's okay, Mom.
I hope he forgives me
Hope who forgives you?
when he sees what a smart, brave young man you turned out to be.
Mom, what are you talking about? Forgive you for what?
Forgive me for taking you away from him.
Mom, I don't understand. Why are you telling me this? Mom, it's not your fault. You did what you had to.
So this is Eva, and this to the place to the left is for
I
me.
bet this isn't how you imagined you'd find me. Everything came back to me when you found that grave. Like a flood. To think I was keeping the truth from myself for all that time. It's amazing what the human mind is capable of.
Eva, you're alive.
I am.
That's good.
At this point, I don't really know, Szymon. What I do know is that I was really upset when I told you to leave. Now I'm glad you didn't listen.
There are so many things I want to...
I'm tired, Szymon. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I think I'd like to go.
What do you mean?
I want you to unplug me.
Eva... Why?
Szymon, I don't even understand what I am anymore.
You're my sister.
I always wanted to have a sibling. I'm glad I can call you brother. Thank you for saying that. You know, I tried to forgive him for leaving me here, but I can't. Do you think that makes me a bad person? Tell me, what kind of father condemns his own daughter to oblivion?
I'm not sure what to say. Lucian made me. In a lab. It must have been for a reason.
Maybe it was always about us meeting here?
Lucian lied about your death to save you.
And you think it was justified?
I think he loved you as a father more than anything else.
Szymon, that's really a lot to take in. I don't know what to do with it. How do you imagine my life here will look, huh? You think I'll be able to go outside, see the sunshine? What happens if there's a power outage and I'm all alone? Or if someone comes and tries to take this place and use it? You think I'll be strong enough to defend myself?
You're stronger than you think. Eva, tell me, what will happen to you if I agree?
Well, that depends on what you believe happens when someone dies. What do you think?
You will meet all the people who died before you.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I think you're ready.
Ready for what?
To make the decision. I want you to know that I'll accept your decision no matter what it is.
I will do it. Eva?
I'm here. Thank you, Szymon. It's a relief to know my fate is settled. But that leaves us with you. What are you going to do?
I want to leave this place. What do you think?
I think you're making the right choice. There's nothing good to be found here anymore. This place can finally be forgotten. So, what's your final decision, Szymon?
I will go.
Take care out there. I hope you find what you're looking for. Goodbye, brother.
So it was Paradise Lost, everyone. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't really understand the whole. Like, I did understand, like, that there was this Lucius, or whatever his name was, this crazy scientist, and they were experimenting, creating people, the perfect people for a perfect reason. I don't know. And he used his own daughter for this AI program bunker machine, whatever, and he then created his son to do the same thing. And I think I made the right decision of, like, turning off the Eva and leaving this place behind, because it didn't seem great. It didn't seem paradise at all, even though outside it's also very cold and empty and lifeless. But this place is also not very good, if you ask me. And I don't think it was the right decision to stay. But yeah, overall I enjoyed the game. Yeah, a lot of walking, but I wouldn't say it was like annoying to walk around. What was annoying is the bug that I encountered. Good that it was in the beginning. And yeah, there was no ability to load a previous checkpoint, which was strange. Only reload the whole level. But yeah, overall I enjoyed it. Yeah, a lot of details, a lot of things to look at, beautiful designs, beautiful models. The last scene with like a tree and this bluish lake or whatever, water, ice, whatever that is. It was pretty and fascinating. So yeah, very good work on design. And yeah, I had a nice time with the game. It was not too overly complicated, but it was still a bit mystery. Oh, what's going on? Who is Eva? And what's that? Yeah, so I really liked it. Let me know what you thought about this game. Leave if you have a suggestion for me to play. Write a comment. Yeah, you can support me on Ko-fi and follow me on Twitter, on Facebook. Yeah. Thank you for watching and see you.